Oh, Lord. You read the title. Ranking the best moves in Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. Not GT, not Super. Dragon Ball Super. If you agree or disagree with anything, let me know in the comments. This is a good conversation to have. But it's important to keep in mind nothing on this list is incorrect. So if you're disagreeing with facts, which is something people like to do on the internet. I don't know, I'm still getting used to this internet stuff. So it's something I gotta get used to. Let's get on to the video. Number 10, I gotta go with the Destructo. Bro, Krillin, he's a regular human in a show full of aliens that blow up planets. He's playing ranked Call of Duty with a secondary weapon. He has a pistol, just a pistol, the whole show. I never really played Call of Duty. I was a Smash Bros guy. Pause! But whatever the top guns are on Call of Duty, Krillin, he's in a lobby of strictly those guns being used. Yeah, he's getting cooked in the team deathmatch, but he has a knife, though. And the knife landing, yeah, it's circumstantial, but if it does, it's a one-hit kill. That's what a Destructo disc is. I need y'all to understand that if Vegeta wasn't as experienced and intelligent as he is, Krillin would have killed Nappa when he threw his dick at him. YouTube, I didn't say what that sounded like. Don't flag the video. But Vegeta, he saved Nappa from Krillin when he threw the disc. Second form Frieza shit himself when Krillin threw it at him, even though Krillin is nothing compared to Frieza at that time. The move was so good, Frieza added it to his bag after he saw it. He added a Death Saucer. Vegeta added it to his bag in the same saga to cut Gohan's tail. I know what you might be thinking, more. What about when he threw it at Perfect Cell? He threw it in the disc, bro. Spoiler alert, bro. That scene is not canon. It's filler. It's something people don't know. It was just put there to emphasize how strong Cell got. But realistically, if Krillin really did do that in the manga, he would have sliced Cell's head off. Yes, Cell would have regenerated, but it still would have hurt him. Destructo Disc is one of them ones, like shout out to Krillin for making such a move. Destructo Disc is the only time where bringing a knife to a gunfight is the right move to make. Number 10, I got Destructo Disc. Number 9, I got Sia by Cell. Sia. You know, Cell, he was weak as hell when he was first introduced. When Piccolo first fights Cell, he hits him with the 360 no-scope back kick. That destroyed Cell's ego so bad, he turned to a maxed out sex offender. He came back stronger than everybody after Diddy touching 1 million people. Cell's cinnamon stick body ass generated enough force to punch Piccolo so hard it snapped his neck. He didn't just knock Piccolo out, he turned Piccolo into a comatose bobblehead. He slowly walked to his unresponsive ass body, grabbed him by the collar like a bully demanding lunch money. He blows up half his chest while still holding him, then tosses him in the water like a used condom. It's best that they stop in the Piccolo, because if it was anybody else, it's an instant death. This move is just very violent, but the way it's not rushed, that's what makes it hard. That's why I got it at 9. Number 8, I got the Death Wave. You know, I like this list I made because it's not moves people specifically remember. When you think of moves, this isn't something that comes to your mind. Well, actually, Mara, I always think about... Okay! Are we supposed to have sex now? Like, what? When Frieza did this move, he barely put much into it. He put 2 fingers together, like he was about to put it in someone's birth canal. And he split the planet in half. Split Namek like a fucking grilled cheese sandwich. Remember when we were all in 2nd, 3rd grade art class, we tried to cut a paper with scissors as evenly as we could? This is why I think Frieza's the best villain in the show. And if they showed Frieza was capable of drawing a perfect circle, more people would share the same opinion as me. You know, this move was Frieza flexing just how much power he had, how much more power he had than Goku. It's one of the few times you see Goku actually nervous to fight somebody. Death Wave is Frieza putting his imaginary nutsack on Goku's forehead back and forth, and Goku doing nothing about it. Nothing! He does nothing about it. And I hate to talk about my GOAT like this, but it's the truth. Like, yeah, Goku won the war in the end, so it doesn't really matter though. Number 8, I got Death Wave. Number 7, ooh, this is controversial. Let me know what you think in the comments. Number 7, I got Final Flash. I don't think the whole anime of Dragon Ball Z we see someone charge and attack as hard as Vegeta did for Final Flash. He looked like he ate Taco Bell with ice cream and apple juice. Maybe some flaming hot Cheetos on the side. All on an empty stomach. Just the shit on sale. This is the only attack that takes longer to charge up than the Spirit Bomb, which doesn't really count because Goku isn't the only power source for it. Now, Vegeta got his ass beat easily. He got tossed around like a hoe out of college campus. You know, Vegeta, my fault, Lord. But Vegeta, he had enough. This move is so good that it's even better in the original. You know, Dragon Ball Z Kai, it did 95% of the show better than the original. Like, this is just facts. Like, anyone arguing against it, it's just blind nostalgia. But, well, it is the internet. People like to argue against facts a lot. But this is one of those instances where not even the amateur, subpar, 90s anime voice acting could take points off of it, bro. Like, that's how good this scene and attack was. Cell was in his perfect form, but this move made him subconsciously revert back to semi-perfect. You see it in his face. This is definitely one of Vegeta's highlights in the show. Number 7, I got Final Flash. Final Flash! Ah! Now this may throw some people off. Number 6, I got the Chocolate Bean. I got Boo's Chocolate Bean. Now hear me out! Hear me out! Hear me out! Hear me out. Boo being able to turn anyone to chocolate, that's fire. Like, how could you disagree with that? I wish I had this power so I could track down all you who don't subscribe to the channel. I wish I could turn all of you to a Reese's Buttercup or a Twix. And I know some people hate dark chocolate so much, I'll turn you into that. And then not even eat you, cause I hate it too. Pause. And no racial. But with a move like this, you don't even need to fight people. If you were a Dragon Ball Z character and somehow someone shot a beam at you, what are you going to do? You're either going to dodge it or deflect it. Guess what? If you choose to deflect it, you're going to turn into a damn Hershey's milk chocolate. And there's no way for you to expect it. You know, this was an OP ability that wasn't even utilized correctly. Like, he barely used this for combat, just for whenever he had a sweet tooth. But I guess Boo isn't known for being the brightest bulb in a damn room, is he? Number 6, I got Chocolate Bean. Number 5, I got Angry Kamehameha. This is an easy placement for me. Now, I don't know why this is called Angry Kamehameha, considering it's with one arm. And it's yellow. Wait! Got you. I know in the manga the Kamehamehas are yellow. Bitch! You thought I didn't know? I really do this Dragon Ball Z shit, bro. But it's yellow in the anime. When any other time it's blue. You know, this move is just really on here because it's built up. Like, Goku got revenge against the one that killed his race. Killed his father. And he destroyed his ego while fighting him. And at the end, he treated Frieza like he was a harmless squirrel. Frieza, he couldn't take the L. And Goku presumably killed him. The face that he had after this move, it was just the cherry on top of that fat ass booty. Like, I guess I got it on here because the moment itself is just one of the best moments in anime. You fool! Like, come on, there's no reason to leave this out on a list like this. Number 5, I got Angry Kamehameha. Legendary moment. Number 4. Now, this is the most underrated move in Dragon Ball Z, I feel like. I got Final Crash by Vegeta. It's so underrated that it's not even in the games. Like, for a Scouter Vegeta in the games, his ultimate should always be Final Crash. The way he fucking charged up was immaculate. I know many would disagree with me putting this in front of Final Flash, right? But that's because most people don't think to themselves. No. Yeah, most people, they don't think to themselves why they think what they think. And I think that's not very thoughtful. You know, you'd only feel like this isn't better than Final Flash simply because Vegeta did Final Crash on Raccoon. And Raccoon just survived and ate the attack. That doesn't take away from how good the move looks. If you look at it, it's actually Final Flash before Final Flash. I guess this is one of those instances where the remix is better than the original. I can't leave anything out. And Final Crash belongs on here. Number 4, I got Final Crash. Number 3, I got Spirit of the Saints by Bardock. Now, this move technically isn't in the show, but it's too fucking good to leave out. It has an easy argument for being the best attack in every Dragon Ball Z game ever. And I got zero idea why it hasn't been in the games for like 20 years now. They didn't even add this in Sparking Zero, which is a massive fuck up. I mean, yeah, they added it in Xenoverse, but it doesn't look like how it looks in Budokai. Like, look at this. Like, I'm gonna probably have it up on the screen. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this video yet, but I'm gonna have it up on the screen. Look at it, bro. That's hard. It's like getting a I don't understand why they haven't added this in the games, bro. It's a fuck up. It's like getting a prostitute pregnant level type of fuck up. Like, I don't even need to say much, cause Bardock already said everything for me by doing the move. Nobody would have thought to put this on a list like this, but I can't leave anything out. I have to account for everything. So number 3, I got Spirit of the Saiyajins. Number 2, I feel like this is an easy number 2. Maybe even a number 1. Like, if you said number 1, I wouldn't really argue with it. Meteor Combination. This move, it is technically just a Kamehameha, but you never seen someone hit this type of combo. My GOAT! Goku, son Goku! Hit the ready, set, go before beating the shit out of Piccolo. That gut punch is on some Bruce Lee shit. Like, this move looks so beautiful on Raging Blast 2. There's not a single person who necessarily likes this, cause that would be a federal crime. All my UFC fans that might see this, I believe Yair Rodriguez wouldn't exist if Meteor Combination never happened. This makes sense too, considering Yair Rodriguez is Mexicano. You know, this is a generational combo Goku did. One of my goals with this channel is convincing the masses that there's no one that can compete to Goku when it comes to just being that guy. When it comes to just doing everything and doing it right, Goku. Look at Goku. Goku is the Jesus Christ of anime. Number 2, I got Meteor Combination. For a video like this, I gotta add honorable mentions before we get to number 1. Because I acknowledge these could easily make the list. Like, these honorable mentions, they could have made the list. So, honorable mentions, I got Hell's Flash by 16. I got Instant Transmission Kamehameha. Oh, that's controversial. I got Special Beam Cannon by Piccolo. I got Dirty Fireworks by Vegeta. I got Supernova by Frieza. Hell yeah. I got Father Son Kamehameha by Gohan. Controversial. Hell yeah. I got the Bureau Spit, but it was too sus to make the list. Like, why are you spitting on other guys? Like, why is that your defense mechanism? You know what I mean? Hell yeah. I got Gordo's Time Freeze. Like, alright, if this is anybody else except Gordo, it would be on here. I got Human Extinction Attacked by Super Boo, which you gotta really think about it. He killed probably 7 billion when this first aired, or was first in the manga. 7 billion people in like 3 seconds. Gotta have that on the honorable mentions. And an underrated one, like no one ever talks about, it's the 100% Death Ball by Frieza. That's Frieza's best attack. I don't care what anyone says. Besides the Death Wave. The Death Wave, that was just a flex. But 100% Death Ball is Frieza's best second move. Alright, on to the number one. Now, number 1, it's probably no surprise. If you were a little kid watching Dragon Ball Z and or playing the games, this was always your favorite move, bro. If you're an adult now, from since then, it probably still is your favorite move. I mean, bro, Trunks had one of the best first appearances in anime to begin with. That adds on to how good this move was. First off, Burning Attack. What type of arm movement is that? That's some next level shit we've never seen. He cooked up energy for an attack in front of us, like Benihana. Shoots the Burning Attack. He misses on purpose just to get Frieza where he wants him. Sneaks him from up top, slices him like an apple on Fruit Ninja. Frieza has already been cut in half horizontally. Trunk made it vertical this time. And then he sliced them up into pieces. At this point, you should put Frieza in a goddamn Chipotle burrito. Then you do the nonchalant palm blast to incinerate him when he's already clearly dead. Like, goddamn. I feel like Trunks imagined Frieza was 17 or 18 at this point. Because this is the biggest overkill in the show. Then he flips his sword back in his sheath. Trunks got it, bro. This is a unanimous number one. I wish there could be a less obvious number one, but there's not. This is the best move in Dragon Ball Z, like, ever cooked up. Shout out Akira Toriyama. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. Akira Toriyama. Akira Toriyama. Akira Toriyama. Akira